নালাগে দে থাকক এনেকে থাকক ঠিকে আছে দে ইউটিউবত দিলে নেকি ইউটিউবত দিয়াই হল ন ঠিক আছে অলপ দেৰিকেও আৰম্ভ কৰিব পৰা হলো নেকি ঠিক আছে
ৰসনজিত দা মই কেছ কেজনো চিনি নাপাওঁ ন আপুনি তেখেতক কোহোষ্ট কৰিব লাগিব কৈ দিব
মই কৈ দিম খালি সেই স্পটলাইট কৰি দিবি যেতিয়া ক'ব যিজনে কৈ থাকে স্পটলাইটটো কৰি দিবি
আপুনি চাব স্পটলাইট কৰিব মই চিনি নাপাম ন গোটেইবিলাকক পাৰিলে মই কৈ দিম হ'ব
ঠিক আছে হ'ব স্পটলাইটটো কেনেকৈ আছিল
মূৰত যে হেৰি কৰে আপুনি
মোৰ মানে
তুমি টকোমা বাইদেউক কোহোষ্ট কৰি দিম ন
তেখেতক কোহোষ্ট কৰ মোক কোহোষ্ট কৰ হৈ যাব তই থাক
প্ৰসঞ্জিত দা স্ক্ৰীনখন ভালকে আহিছে নে
বিনোদ
আপোনাৰ ষ্ট্ৰীমিং ইউআৰএল দিছে আপুনি শ্বেয়াৰ কৰিব পাৰে গ্ৰুপত
ঠিক আছে বিনোদ এটা তাৰমানে কি হৈছে মানুহবিলাকক যেতিয়া আমি কম কথা মানে কেতিয়াবা ভিউ বিচাৰিব পাৰো তো পটককৈ মিউট অল বুলি আমি ডাইৰেক্ট মিউট অল কৰি নিদিওঁ আমি ইণ্ডিভিজুৱেলি কৰিম ইন কেছ যদি ডিষ্টাৰবেন্স যদি
ঠিক আছে মই ৰিটিভাক কোৰ্চ কৰি দিছো কন্ট্ৰোল কৰিব পাৰিব অলপমান
মই কৰি লম দিনত
ঠিক আছে কিবা লাগিলে আপুনি এডমিট বা স্পটলাইট হেল্প কৰিব অলপ আপুনি চিনি পাব ন মানুহবিলাকক
Konbanwa, Sato-san. Hi. Please unmute. Yeah, your mic is off. Oh, Binod. Hey, unmute is not allowed বুলি কৈ আছে হা জাপান ফাউন্ডেশনৰ মানুহে নিজে unmute কৰিব পৰা নাই সেইটো allow কৰি দি সবৰে কাৰণে
Binod. Okay.
こんばんは。こんばんは、プラトンジツ先生。
Konbawa Sato-san.
はい、
Konbawa.
はい、こんばんは、こんばんは。はい、リッティモニさん、こんばんは。どうも。
Konbawa.
はい。Thank you for inviting us to today's wonderful, wonderful ceremony.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sato-san, we are glad to have you here.
Konbawa,
It's
Noguchi-san.
me. It's me that is very much happy and glad. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Thank you.
こんばんは、Noguchi-san.
こんばんは。よろしくお願いします。By the way, can someone make me the co-host so I
Yes,
can
yes.
I can share my PPT for my lecture?
Okay. Mr. Binod Deka.
Yes, yes, yes.
Binod. Please make Noguchi-san co-host.
Okay.
佐藤さん、ちょっと今日大阪弁の会話パートナーにボランティアしていただきますのでお願いします。
いきなり来るね。関東人をあんまりいじらないでくださいね。
大丈夫です。大丈夫です。いじりはしない。
あ、副学長ですね。
Binod?
Pasada.
Hey, কৰিলি তই? Co-host. No. তো কলো কি Noguchi-sanক হেৰি কৰ কৌসুকে Noguchi-sanক হেৰি কৰি দে co-host কৰি দে
Please make me co-host.
Yeah.
Konbanwa, Noguchi-san. Konbanwa. Konbanwa. Sensei. Nice to see you again. Yeah. After a long time. Yes. Thank you.
Noguchi-san, now you are a co-host.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's working. Yes.
Right.
Yeah. So by this time, I have learned some Japanese.
Yes. That's wonderful.
Watashi wa Nihongo wo dekimasu.
Hi.
Yatto dekimasu.
Very nice.
Yatto wakarimasu.
Hi, Dr. Kandarpa. How do you do? My name is Sato.
Fine.
Hi.
Hi. Konbanwa.
Nice to see you. Konbanwa.
Konbanwa.
Hi. I came to Delhi
Okay.
in end of January.
Okay.
Yeah, succeeding Mr. Miyamoto as
Okay.
the Director General of the Japan
Okay.
Foundation.
Okay.
Pleased to see you. Thank
Yeah,
you for
yeah.
inviting me.
Yeah. So we need to meet soon.
Yeah, very soon. Very soon.
Yeah.
Sir, I think we can start.
Yes, President. মই এটা পিছত শ্বেয়াৰ কৰিব লাগিব মোৰ সেই হেৰিটো আছে।
হয় আগতে তেখেতে লেকচাৰটো দি লওক তাৰপিছত স্যাৰ
অ।
আপোনাক কম তেতিয়া আপুনি কাইন্ড হেৰি কৰি দিলে হ'ল
Okay.
Okay. Okay. A very, I should say, konbanwa to all of you. Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, invited guests from Japan Foundations, officers and directors of various schools, my dear colleagues, and of course, my dear learners. First of all, let me welcome you all to this lecture cum certificate distribution program. We're very happy to inform you that we all have successfully completed the certificate program in Japanese language and culture. It's a kind of program which is first of its kind in the entire university as well as in the whole state of Assam. The first batch of learners has successfully completed the course, and we shall distribute the course completion certificates to them today. So as the coordinator of the CJLC program, let me congratulate all of you for your success. We are indeed very privileged to have amidst us two distinguished guests from Japan Foundation, New Delhi. Let me first introduce you all to Mr. Koji Sato, Director General, Japan Foundation, New Delhi. Then I would like to request, then I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Kosuke Noguchi, who is the Director of Japanese Language and Japanese Studies, Intellectual Exchanges, Japan Foundation, New Delhi. We are very glad that Noguchi-san has agreed to deliver a lecture on the topic Culture and Language of Osaka. So before I request Noguchi-san for his lecture, may I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, to say a few words. Over to you, sir.
Okay. So am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So konbanwa to all of you and good evening. I'm very pleased to welcome you today evening. This is, I may say, it's a beginning of a new chapter in Assamese-Japanese cooperation. It's a part of Indo-Japanese cooperation. When I remember when Noguchi-san was here, Miyamoto-san was here, in 2019, I think we decided that we'll start Japanese language course in Guwahati. We organized a long festival on Japanese culture and language, and I have been trying to introduce this course in Assam. Along with me, many other people in Assam also have been trying, but for some reasons or other, this thing could not be materialized. But I'm happy to inform that last year, when I joined Krishnakanda Handikoi State Open University as a Vice Chancellor. So I thought this is my opportunity to introduce the course now. So accordingly, my colleagues in the university cooperated, and I'm also grateful to Nozomi Tokuma-san, who has agreed to teach and act as a resource person for this course, and we decided to introduce the course. In the first group, we could enroll 16 learners who had shown great interest, and it has become so interested that I myself also become interested to learn Japanese. And I used to sit in the classes whenever I used to find time, and I picked up a lot of Japanese, I said, and I've almost like fallen in love with the Japanese language. And I have completed the Minato certificate course and got a certificate also from Japan Foundation. Now, presently, I'm doing that kanji self-learning course from the Minato. And I have already learned at almost 25 kanjis. So such is the interest in Japanese language, you can imagine. So the learners have inspired the Vice Chancellor to learn the language. So, and also the teacher is so good, she has inspired all of us to learn the language. And in fact, I'm very happy, and we have also discovered, all our learners, we have discovered that when we learn Japanese, initially, whenever we learn any foreign language, we have a tendency that we learn through English. We translate to English, then from English to Japanese. But here we have discovered that it is easier for us to learn Japanese directly, from Assamese to Japanese and Japanese to Assamese. So, and it is so close. So even you can say there's so many expressions in Japanese, what you use normally, it's almost same in Assamese. You can say hi, 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 hi. We say hoi, hoi, hoi. In Assamese, we say hoi, hoi, hoi. Yes, yes, yes. And we say hi, hi, hi. So it's so similar. You say kire desu ne. We said hal ne. It's like same expression in Assamese. So for an Assamese speaker, it's become easier to pick up Japanese. The structure is same, only the vocabulary, the pronunciation is very close to us, and we can very easily pronounce the Japanese. So because of that, probably the Japanese language has become very popular. We have learned a lot of things about Japanese culture during the last semester. And I'm very happy that out of 16, I think 14 have completed the course, and 2 could not complete because of some other reason. We plan to continue with the course. Not only that, we also plan to do a lot of activities with Japanese language and culture in future. Only thing, I think all of you understand, the situation in Assam, in India, and all over the world is not so conducive. So because of that, probably we still continuing it online and some blended classes of learning the language. When we'll have better time, I think we can have better learning of the language, and we hope the situation will become normal. We'll have more classes, more students of Japanese language and culture in Assam in our university. And my gratefulness goes to Japan Foundation. I said already, Miyamoto-san was here. He was very cooperative. Noguchi-san was there. They help us a lot. And with their courage and inspiration, actually, we could start the course. And now Koji Sato-san is here in Delhi. I'm very happy to see him. And I believe that we can work together and we can introduce more and more program in our university. And we'll definitely work together. So with this word, welcoming you, I once again welcome and congratulate all the learners for completion of the course. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. May I now request Kosuke Noguchi-san to give his lecture. Over to you, sir.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. And 皆さん、こんばんは. It is very hi. It is very nice to come back to this come back here with you guys. If you remember, I was also attending the first opening ceremony back in November, I believe. And after almost, I think, 5 months, it is very nice to come back with many of you completing the course. So, and especially now, I think everyone is facing very difficult issue of COVID-19. And but at this time, I am very happy that many of you have completed utilizing the time, the new language course, which I think is a good way to use your time and spend your time at home. So congratulations to all of you. And today, I am going to give a small lecture on my hometown, Osaka. And through my presentation, I would like all of you to know about, one city in Japan, because now you know the language. I think next step for you is to know more about Japan. And Osaka has a very unique culture from other parts of Japan. So I would like to take you to all of these fun parts of Osaka. So let me start by sharing the slide. Okay, so can everyone see my slides? It's fine, right?
Yes.
Okay, so today's title is Special Lecture on Culture and Language of Osaka. And the purpose of today's lecture, and please feel relaxed, it's not a class, I would like you to enjoy. So one of the purpose is to get to know about general information of Osaka. And second, which I think is the main part, is to practice unique culture of Osaka, which is called Osaka-Dialect, language accents of Osaka. And in Japanese, we call it Osaka-Ben. Osaka-Ben simply means Osaka dialect or accents of Osaka. So in the second half of this lecture, I will have some session to learn few words from Osaka. And the structure of today's lecture is, first I will introduce myself, then I will explain about geography and culture of Osaka. After that, we will practice Osaka dialect together. Then it will finish with Q&A. So let's enjoy. First of all, my introduction. So as introduced, my name is Kosuke Noguchi. And currently, I'm a director of Japanese language and Japanese studies at Japan Foundation, New Delhi. And I am 32 years old and I am from Osaka, Japan. And I have been living in India since July 2016, but I am leaving next week, I am finishing my 5 years of assignments, and finally I am returning home this week, actually on 14th. So I am very happy that at last I could attend such happy event. And what's more, my 2 children, they are proudly born in India while I am staying in India. They are Japanese, but they are born in New Delhi, India. And just like you have done I am studying Hindi since 2016. Very slowly, somehow, but I enjoy learning Hindi a lot. By the way, my dream when I was small is to become a comedian. That's one feature of Osaka people. We like to be fun and funny. So that's my introduction. Yes, and I have yet given up this dream to be a comedian. Okay, that's my introduction. So let's first look at the geography of Osaka. Where is Osaka? Is it A, B, C, or D? If you have any guess, you can just say. Any guess?
C.
Okay. Any other guess? Somebody said C.
A.
A. Okay. Okay, let's check the answers. So A is Tokyo, which is the capital of Japan. And this B right here is Hokkaido. And Hokkaido is where Mr. Sato, who is here today, is from. And C, yes, you are right. C is Osaka. Thank you for pointing out correctly. So how about D? D is Saitama. Saitama is where Nozomi Sensei is from. Yeah. So let's check more closely. By the way, Japan has 47 prefectures. Prefectures, simply you can say it means same as states in India. It's called Todofuken, 47 Todofuken prefectures. And the one unique rule about Japan's prefectures is that the name of prefectures can be the name of prefectural capital city in Japan. I think that's very unique. So let's check example. For example, this pool is the state capital of Assam, right? So there are different names. And Kolkata is state capital of West Bengal. But in Japan, things like this happen. Osaka is prefectural capital of Osaka. So it's kind of confusing. Osaka, there are Osaka city and there is Osaka prefecture. So is Saitama, where Nozomi Sensei is from. Saitama can be a name of city and it's a prefectural capital of Saitama prefecture. Yes. By the way, for Hokkaido, where Sato-san is from, it's Sapporo. So there are cases where the prefectural city are different from the name of prefecture. So Osaka is a city and also Osaka is a name of prefecture. And I am from Osaka prefecture, but not from Osaka city. It's kind of confusing. Anyway, let's look at the map of Osaka. So I will magnify this circle here. Sorry, the picture is not very good quality, but this small part, this is Osaka. It's very small. And within the prefecture of Osaka, which is this one, there are many cities and towns, etc. And the city of Osaka is this one. This is city of Osaka. Prefecture Osaka and the city of Osaka. And this is my city. in Osaka Prefecture, it's called Hirakata City. This is where I am exactly from. Actually, this Hirakata City is very close to Kyoto. I think all of you know Kyoto. It's a very, very popular city, historical city in Japan. So my city is next to Kyoto. So this is map of Osaka. Okay, then let's look at the population and area of Osaka. And I will compare with Assam. So if you look at Osaka's population, it's about 8 million. And if compared to the state of Assam, it's 31 million. So, but if you look at the area, Assam is almost 40 times bigger than Osaka. But population-wise, it's about 4 times. So you can say that the Osaka is very small, but it's very dense. So many people are living in small places, small cities. Okay, then let's look at some tourist places of Osaka. This is maybe the most popular monument in Osaka. It's called Osaka Castle. And this is not real, it's a replica. But in the heart of city, we used to have a very, very big castle where kind of, ancient Maharaja type of ruler used to live. So it's now a very popular tourist destination. And also, Osaka has a Universal Studios, Japan. It's very popular for having USJ. In Japan, people call it USJ. And actually, maybe you can imagine from the population of Osaka. Osaka is very, very industrialized business city. So this is a picture of Osaka Station. So trains come here, but you can see skyscrapers and so many buildings. So it's a very, very metropolitan area in Japan. Of course, the biggest is Tokyo, but I think Osaka is the second biggest business hub of Osaka, of Japan. Okay, then I will now talk about culture of Osaka. What are the features of culture of Osaka? One very unique aspect of Osaka is it's called City of Kuidaore. What's Kuidaore? This means you eat till your money is all gone. It's very fun, right? That means, it means you spend all of your money eating. But this just means people in Osaka love eating and drinking. And that's true. And so many dining restaurants and pubs in Osaka City there are. For example, this is downtown Osaka. I mean, if you go to Japan, there are many places they look like this, but in Osaka especially, so many restaurants and drinking places available. And this is very, very popular dish, local specialty in Osaka. It's called Tako-Yaki. Tako-Yaki literally means Octopus-Ball. So inside each ball, there's octopus. Maybe in Assam, you might not get octopus, but in Japan, since it's surrounded by the ocean, we can fish so many octopus. So it's very delicious and it's very local popular food in Osaka. So if you come to Osaka, please remember to try Tako-Yaki. If you are non-veg, of course this is non-veg food. So if you're non-veg, please try. And this is how they make Tako-Yaki. It's a picture of Tako-Yaki stand. So people use this stick to kind of circle the Tako-Yaki. And they make so many Tako-Yaki at once because it's so popular. They make so many in one day. It's maybe looks similar to Golgappa in Delhi, but taste is so different. Okay, next feature of culture of Osaka is that local people have very cheerful personality, which I am very proud of. So in Osaka, people like to make someone laugh and people like to talk a lot. And I think this is kind of similar to Indian people. People here also, they like to, laugh and they like to talk a lot. So for me, it was very fun and easy to get friends with Indian people and to get used to this environment because we all like to make someone laugh and talk a lot. And compared to other parts of Japan, people from Osaka, they express things quite straightforwardly. So they don't hesitate to say things, to say no, to say that you are not looking cool or you are not cute. They say quite straightforwardly. This can be good, but this can be also bad, maybe. But I think I like this nature also. They're very honest in a way. So why are they, express so straightforwardly or they like to talk? Any reason? I was thinking and searching. One reason could be Osaka has been place for business for many, many years, since few hundred years back. So they come to Osaka, exchange goods, do some trade. So, they talk a lot and they express straight without any hesitation because it's for their business. That could be one reason. And there are so many dining restaurants, etc. also since before. So they like to talk and they like to laugh, maybe. And another reason is, I think this is very big, but Osaka is the hometown for one of Japan's biggest comedy and entertainment company. It's called Yoshimoto. Yoshimoto is just the last name of someone. I think maybe the founder of this company is Mr. Yoshimoto. But this Yoshimoto is Japan's maybe biggest comedy and entertainment companies. I'll show you some example. This is flyer of Yoshimoto's comedy theater. You can see people, they are kind of a pair. So they do a standing comedy with this pair. Yeah, you can see it's 2020, December 7th, and from 17 hours, meaning 5 p.m. And it's 2,500 yen. Yeah, so people go to the theater to watch these comedy couples talking about fun things. It's very popular in Osaka. Another picture is they also do a comedy play at Yoshimoto's theater. So this guy, he is doing something funny and the other actors are also there. I grew up watching this comedy play every weekend. So people from Osaka, they love these comedy plays. And this is Yoshimoto's main theater in Osaka. So this play is done in this building. It's in the very, very center of Osaka city. And always it's full of people. Yes. So I think now you have understood the geography and culture of Osaka. So now I will go into this Osaka dialect or Osaka-Ben. So in Japan, there is a variety of accents of Japanese language depending on the region where people are from. But accents are very slight, so I think common Japanese that you are learning, you have been learning, it can be used everywhere in Japan. So please don't worry. It's not like if you go to southern part of Japan, your Japanese is not understood or anything. Your Japanese will be understood, but we do have some accents which are not too much, but it's there. And I think each region has their pride in their accents, with their accents. And so does Osaka. And people from Osaka, like me, have a very, very high pride of our accents. So what is Osaka-Ben or Osaka dialect for Osaka people? It is not just a dialect, but it's the pride of Osaka people. We are very proud of our own accent, which we have. So if you visit Osaka, please understand that the people there, they're proud of their own language. But of course, you can just speak your common, regular Japanese with them. Okay, so this is the main part of today's lecture. And I would like to go through and learn few words from Osaka-Ben. And there are, I think, 4. Today you will learn 4 Osaka dialect with me. Okay, first word. So what I will do is I will first show the word and then I will go to a conversation and I would like you to guess the meaning of this each word, so that let's see if you can understand the meaning of the Osaka dialect. First one is this, Okini. Okini. I hope it's quite easy for you to read. It's hiragana, so I think it should be fine. Okini. First word is Okini. So let's see the conversation. Oh, by the way, this is the situation of the conversation. You can see someone is getting something from a colleague or friend. So let's look at the conversation then. So I will first read each sentence. 何々さん、これどうぞ。チョコレートです。Then next B will go. どうしたんですか？今日は私の誕生日なんです。一つどうぞ。そうですか。おおきに。おめでとう。Okay. So, does everyone understand each word? Is there any word you don't understand? Please let me know.
Can anybody guess what is the meaning?
arigato.
Oh, someone said arigato. Very, very good job. Yes, this means arigato, meaning thank you. So, I would like to do this as a pair with you, some of you. So first, I will do this with my boss, Sato-san. So Sato-san, please do B. Okay?
はい。はい。
Everyone, please listen carefully. 佐藤さん、これどうぞ。チョコレートです。
どうしたんですか？
今日は私の誕生日なんです。一つどうぞ。
そうですか。おおきに。おめでとう。
おー。佐藤さん has done a wonderful pronunciation of Okini like a native Osaka. By the way, does anyone want to try with me? Any volunteer? Can someone do B like Sato-san? And practice?
Santana-san, why don't you try?
Hmm? ちょっと待ってください。
Santana-san, is your mic working?
サンタナさん
はい。こんばんは。
はい。サンタナさんっていう名前ですか？
そうです。
はーい。
はい。
Okay, so Santana san, please do B.
はい。
Okay? はい。サンタナさん、これどうぞ。チョコレートです。
どうしたんですか？
はい。今日は私の誕生日なんです。一つどうぞ。
そうですか。おおきに。おめです。
おめでとうです。
おめでとう。
Okay. Good job. Thank you,
ありがとうございます。
はい。Okay, so that's the first word, おきに。And おきに means thank you.
Thank you.
はい。In Osaka. So everyone understood the meaning of this conversation?
はい。
I will just go through. So first person says, Mr. 誰々, here you go. It's a chocolate. And the B person goes, wow, what happened? A person says, today is my birthday. Please take one. And the last person said, I see. Thank you. Congratulations. So that's the first word, okini. Please remember. Let's move on to next word. I have two more conversations set like this. Second word is なんでやねん. なんでやねん. It's maybe a little difficult to say. If you want, you can practice. I'll say one more time. なんでやねん. なんでやねん. Okay, everyone understood the pronunciation? なんでやねん. Okay. So next situation is when two people are meeting and introducing each other. So again, I would like you to guess the meaning of this nandeanen by the conversation. Maybe next time it's a little bit more difficult. So I'll use my name and Sato-san's name. こんにちは。私の名前は野口です。野口さん、こんにちは。私はプリヤンカ・チョプラです。なんでやねん。プリヤンカ・チョプラではないです。すいません。間違えました。なんでやねん。おそり。なんでやねん。本当は佐藤です。そう、sorry, wait, I just, sorry, 本当の名前は佐藤です。Okay? By the way, what is this Priyanka Chopra? That's Priyanka Chopra. Okay? Very famous Indian actress. So, anyone understand the meaning of nandeanen by this conversation? Please try. So, it is a conversation between me and Sato-san. But Sato-san says his name is Priyanka Chopra. Then I said, nandeanen. Any guess of this word? Maybe.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Oh, good guess, good guess. Yes. Okay, maybe it's better if I practice this with Sato-san. いきます。Let's start. こんにちは。私の名前は野口です。
野口さん、こんにちは。私はプリヤンカ・チョプラです。
なんでやねん。プリヤンカ・チョプラではないです。
すいません、間違えました。
なんでやねん。
本当の名前は佐藤です。
Okay. So now, anyone understand this, the meaning?
Don't lie.
Oh, don't lie. Yes, it's very similar. It can mean don't lie. But I translate this as this one. No way. Yes. Nandeanen literally means why. But it's more like it means no way. Nandeanen. Anyone wants to try this conversation? I'll do the B. So if you can do A.
Ashi-san, would you like to try? Ashi-san sometimes has a network issue. Ashi-san?
Ashi-san.
Will you try?
Ashi-san. Ashi-san. Hi. Ashi-san, you there?
Ashi-san is there, Shelly, but sometimes because of the network issue. Then, who's gonna try? Anybody wants to try? Anybody? Mahin-san is there? Is Mahin-san there? Mahin-san not there?
30はどうなの
It's a little difficult.
What about Pragyan-san? Pragyan-san, is you there?
Hi, Sensei.
Pragyan-san, would you like to try?
Yes, Sensei.
Okay, let's try.
Okay. So Pragyan-san, please do A.
はい。こんにちは。私の名前はプラギャンです。
Pragyan-san, こんにちは。私はプリヤンカ・チョープラです。
なんでやねん。プリヤンカ・チョープラはないです。
はい。すいません。間違えました。
なんでやねん。
はい。本当の名前は野口です。OK。Pragyan-san, thank you.
ありがとう。
ありがとう。So, this conversation is, self-introduction. The first person is saying, hello, my name is Noguchi. Then B person says, Noguchi-san, こんにちは。I am Priyanka Chopra. Then I said, no way, なんでやねん。You are not Priyanka Chopra. Then B person says, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Then I say again, なんでやねん。The reason I say なんでやねん again is there is no way he can mistake his own name or her own name. That's why I'm saying no way. Then the B person says the real name. So, なんでやねん is very commonly used Osaka word for saying no way. You can say it's a kind of a slang. It's not a formal word, but you can say between your friends, I think. Thank you, Priyanka Chopra. Hi.
Is there any tip to sounds Nandianen as a native speaker?
Thank you very much for good question. Yes. For Nandianen, you have to be very proactive and say loud. It's not なんでやねん. You have to say なんでやねん. So when you say, please say with the, with your voice, loud voice. And I would like you to use this word when you meet Japanese person. I'm sure they will be surprised. Okay.
もう一人試してもいいですか？今見せてくださった
はい。
会話をもう一人の子が試してもいいですか？
はい、OK です。
モナリシャさんいますか？モナリシャさん
はい、先生います。
モナリシャさん、why don't you try なんでやねん。
Okay. Just なんでやねん or the whole conversation.
Do you understand what is the meaning?
Yes. It's no way. Yes.
Yeah, it's like they are joking, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let's try.
じゃあ、モナリシャさんですか？
はい。
はい、じゃあ、モナリシャさん、please do A.
Okay. こんにちは。私の名前はモナリサです。
モナリサさん、こんにちは。私はプリヤンカ・チョープラです。
なんでやねん。
Oh, perfect, perfect, perfect.
プリヤンカ・チョープラではないです。
すいません。間違えました。
なんでやねん。
本当の名前は野口です。Oh, I think Mona Lisa-san's なんでやねん is very, very close to native なんでやねん and it's maybe better than that. Perfect pronunciation, accent, Mona Lisa-san. Thank you very much.
I will try.
Okay.
Riti-san. A.
You try A?
Yeah. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Watashi mo namae wa Riti desu.
リティさん、こんにちは。私はプリアンカ・チョープラです。
なんであねん
Yes.
なんであねんプリアンカ・チョープラです。ないです。
すいません、間違えました。
なんであねん。
本当の名前は野口です。Okay, good. Very, very good. Thank you. Okay, thank you everyone. I think you have understand なんでやねん. It's a, friendly word. I mean, it's a word used between friends. And you are not supposed to say this to your boss or your teacher, but among your friends, when you are very good friends with them, you can say. Okay, now third and last words. I include 2 words. Not very difficult, so please don't worry. That is ほんまに and めっちゃ. Okay, this word is ほんまに and めっちゃ. So this is a conversation between 2 people, and one person is talking about, if you can see, it's a food court in shopping mall. That's the situation. Okay. Okay. So first, I will read the conversation. ねえ、昨日アミールカーンを見たよ。え、すごい。ほんまに？うん。ショッピングモールのフードコートにいた。めっちゃかっこよかった。ほんまに？めっちゃよかったね。Okay. Anyone understand this Amir Khan? What's the meaning of this word?
It's an actor?
Yes, it's an actor. Amir Khan. He is Amir Khan, right? Yes. So now let's understand the meaning of these 2 words. Any guess of ほんまに and めっちゃ?
Honmani, is it true?
Oh,
really?
Good. Yes, you're right. Very, very good. Yes, ほんまに means really. And how about めっちゃ? めっちゃ。めっちゃかっこよかった。めっちゃよかったね。Any guess?
It's very.
Pardon?
It's very much.
Yes. Oh, yes, so good. Yes, it means very. So, ほんまに is really, and めっちゃ is very. Okay, so 佐藤さん, please practice again.
はい。
So 佐藤さん will play B and I'll play A.
Okay.
ねえ、昨日アミールカーンを見たよ。
すごい。ほんまに？
うん。ショッピングモールのフードコートにいた。めっちゃかっこよかった。
ほんまに？めっちゃよかったね。
Oh, yes. 佐藤さん can also speak Osaka dialect very well. Okay, so can anyone volunteer and play B?
Satabdi-san, would you like to try? Are you there? いますか、Satabdi-san?
はい、います、先生。
Okay.
Like to try?
You like to try?
はい、先生。はい。
Okay, so I'll play A, so you please play B. ねえ、昨日、アミールカーンを見たよ。
え、すごい。ほんまに？
うん。ショッピングモールのフードコートにいた。めっちゃかっこよかった。
ほんまに？めっちゃ良かったね。
おー。Very good. Very good pronunciation.
ありがとうございます。
はい、ありがとうございます。So maybe one more person wants to try B?
メンさん、いますか？メンさん？
先生。
メンさん、would you like to try?
はい。
はい、OK。いきます。ねえ、昨日アミールカーンを見たよ。
え、すごい、ほんまに？
うん。ショッピングモールのフードコートにいた。めっちゃかっこよかった。
ほんまに？めっちゃ良かったね。
おー、good.
タコさん、もう何人かお願いしてもいいですか？
うん？ Yes?
もう何人かお願いしてもいいですか？
はいはいはいはいはい、大丈夫です。はい。
Let all of us need to try this like a best opportunity, no? So why don't you try? キシャライ君いますか？
はい先生。はい先生。
キシャライ君、let's try.
Yeah.
はい。
はい。
ねえ、昨日アミールカーンを見たよ。
すごい。ほんまに？
ほんまに。
ほんまに？
Yes。うん。ショッピングモールのフードコートにいた。めっちゃかっこよかった。
ほんまに？めっちゃよかった。
はい、Thank you。
Thank you、ありがとう。
ありがとう。
アルシャーナさんいますか？アルシャーナさん？じゃあ、ディープライスさんいますか？ディープライスさん。クリアブラタさん、would you like to try?
Sorry.
クリアブラタさん、would you like to try? Okay、プラディプタさん。
はい。
はい、先生。
皆さんいます。
はい、行きましょう。So you ready?
はい。
はい。ねえ、昨日アミールカーンを見たよ。
すごい。ほんまに？
うん。ショッピングモールのフードコートにいた。めっちゃかっこよかった。
ほんまに。めっちゃよかったね。
おー、good. So good.
Last person. ビクラムジットさんいますか？
はい、先生います。
Okay. You ready?
はい。
はい。ねえ、昨日アミールカーンを見たよ。
すごい。ほんまに？
うん。ショッピングモールのフードコートにいた。めっちゃかっこよかった。
ほんまに？めっちゃよかったね。
おー。Very good. Very good pronunciation.
ありがとう。
ありがとうございます。Okay, I think that's all. So thank you everyone. That's very good. Everyone's participated very good in this practice. So today's candle list for you is Okini, which is thank you. And Nande ya nen? No way.
ほんまに。
ほんまに。ほんまに is really. めっちゃ。very. Meccha. So now you have mastered these 4 very, very Osaka words. So please practice. And I am very happy that many of you pronounced very, very well. So I'm very proud. Okay, so that's my lecture. If you have any questions related to Osaka or Japan, etc., please ask me. Any question is welcome.
Anybody would like to ask any question to Noguchi-san?
My question is,
yes, sir.
Watashi no Priyabrata. Watashi no nami Priyabrata.
Pierre-san.
Priyabrata-san desu.
Priyabrata-san. Hi, Priyabrata-san. Hi.
Hi. My question is, why these 3 types of letters? One is hiragana, one is katakana, and another is kanji.
Wow. Okay. Kanji is coming from China. So in China, they use kanji. And we invented hiragana because kanji is too difficult and takes so much time to write. And katakana is used to express foreign things. Things which are not in Japan. For example, ice cream. When you write ice cream, you use katakana because ice cream is not from Japan. So, and India. When we write India in Japanese, we write katakana. So these are the historical reasons for why we have 3 different characters.
Now, why you have taken the China kanji? Why it is from China?
Because at ancient times, China was the center of East Asia and it was very developed. And we took things from China, like religion also. So many cultures in Japan, they are originated from China. And one of it is Chinese letters, which is kanji. So, but we invented our own kanji. So kanji, Chinese character in Japan is different from Chinese character in China. So even though we understand a little bit, we cannot communicate through each language. But it's like, Hindi is coming from Sanskrit. Many Indian languages come from certain other language, right? So it's similar to that.
Yeah, arigato.
Hi. Very tough question for me to answer, but thank you for asking.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, sir. Perhaps we could move on to the next part of the program. And thank you so much, Noguchi-san, for introducing us to the culture and language of Osaka.
Yes.
Maybe after some time, yeah. Who is this?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Hi.
If we want to go to Japan for a trip, what would be the per day expenditure?
Per day expenditure. You mean including like a hotel?
Staying and fooding?
Stay and food. In Indian rupees, right?
Hi.
Hi. Depends on your budget, but I would say about 8,000 to 10,000 INR. If you stay in a decent hotel, of course there are cheaper hotels, but if you stay in a very normal Japanese hotel and you spend your money on food and buying things, etc., maybe 7,000-8,000 per day or more. It depends. It can be less if you want to go budget trip. It can be more, of course, if you want to spend more. But please, Japan is not as expensive as USA or Europe. I think we are cheaper than these countries. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. So
I
sorry,
think,
I have one more slide just to say thank you. I would like you to continue your journey with Japan. And I hope to see you in Osaka and use Osaka-Ben soon in Osaka. And I made some useful links for learning Japanese and Travel Japan and our Facebook. So if you're interested, please scan this QR code if you want to know. So once again, thank you very much, everyone, for my very, very long lecture.
Okay, so thank you so much, Noguchi-chan, for introducing us to the very beautiful language and culture of Osaka. It has been a very enriching experience, listening to you. Let's move on to the next part of the program. May I now request Mr. Koji Sato-san to say a few words.
Hi, thank you very much, Professor Prasanjit. And good evening, everyone. Namaskar. Namaskar. It's a pity that just I cannot speak in your language, maybe Assamese. So let me maybe mix up some other languages, maybe to congratulate you on completing the Japanese language course. So आप आज वो पूरा जापानी भाषा की कोर्स खत्म करने के लिए बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। नया लैंग्वेज पकड़ने का खुश ये है कि भाषा के साथ उसी भाषा के संस्कृति और लोगों की जीवन के बारे में भी साथ साथ पकड़ सकते हैं। तो आप इस पॉइंट में पहुंच गया कि दोबारा से वापस नहीं लौटेंगे। अब वो इस खुशी को पकड़ लिया तो और आगे पढ़ते रहेंगे और जापान के बारे में और वो जानकारी लेकर अपने जीवन को वो खुशी और सफर लेकर के चलते रहिए। So for me also, maybe my life just was kind of motivated by learning the language and culture of others. So I also had a great chance to learn Hindi just at my previous tenure in New Delhi. So together with the languages, I made lots of friends in India and I know the culture and the society and the history. And this experience also led me once again to come back to India to meet you and maybe work with you further and further. And maybe same kind of, very big chances or happiness will be waiting before you in future. And just for the completion of the courses and the point that just you have reached this time, you owe a lot to many people's effort, including the Vice Chancellor, Professor Kandarpa, or the head of the department, Professor Prasanjit. And more than that, Ms. Nozomi Tokuma Sensei, wonderful, wonderful teacher who are enthusiastic to provide you the knowledge and capacity of the Japanese language. So please keep on learning the language and meet you and enjoy talking in language in Japanese in future. Once again, congratulations.
Thank you very much, Sato-san, for your encouraging words. May I now request quickly Noguchi-san to say a few words.
Okay, once again,
for our learners.
Yes, everyone, congratulations on completing your first Japanese language course. As I said in the beginning, I think it's a very, very good way of utilizing your time and acquiring new language. And I just hope that you will stay interested in this language and interested in about Japan. So I hope to see you sometime, maybe in the future in Japan or back in India. Till then, best of luck to all of you, and thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you, Noguchi-san. That's wonderful meeting you all. Before I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, to distribute the certificates, may I request our very dear Nozomi Tokuma to share her experience with us.
皆さんこんばんは。
こんばんは。
日本語コース終了おめでとうございます。素晴らしいです。
おめでとうございます。
野口さん、所長、素晴らしいスピーチありがとうございました。So, I would like to ask you all how you learn Japanese language so well. It was just so well. You did it so well. Like I even didn't expect this well. And I think this way, like say, if we want to build a good house, then we probably think about to make sure to have a good base so that you can build a good house, stable house, safe house. So similarly, I think language, yeah, similar house. So think about the language learning. I think it's very similar. If we, in initial stage is very important. If we have a good base, then you can build up whatever the house shape or design you like. So now I'm really happy to announce you all that you all have a really good base. Now you can build up whatever the things you want. Now you are really independent learner. Yeah, and then happy birthday also. So I hope now you can go far and far by yourself. Now you have experience using Minato online learning. You already know how to conduct all those things, and then you probably checked what are the contents there. You have A2 course there, and then even cultural course are there. I have checked like a calligraphy class or the tea ceremony class or even anime manga courses there. So if you get any of those courses completed and then get the digital certificate, please share with me and then we'll celebrate together. And then I especially want to say thank you to Kandarpa-sir, Prasanjit-sir, all the KKH staffs and the engineers and the technicians for supporting us a lot. Without them, we couldn't do the Japanese course this nicely. And then, of course, the Japan Foundation, Sato Sucho, Noguchi-san, they are continuously supporting us. I'm really glad that we are getting this much support for our course. So congratulations again to all of you. Hope to see you in face-to-face session soon in future. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nozomi-san. Now, may I request our Vice Chancellor, sir, to distribute the certificates online?
I want to share. How to share the screen? How can I share the screen?
Go to the share screen button available.
Okay, share screen. Okay. Now this screen is coming up.
You need to open the PPT screen, sir. PPT open কৰিব sir. PPT খন.
ইয়াতে আছে তোমাৰ এইটো okay. Okay, open কৰি আছো মই. Is it visible? Can you see it?
No, sir.
Okay, now you can see. Can you see now?
It's coming,
Sir,
sir.
it's starting now.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Minasan, Kandar-ko-san will call your name one by one. Then say congratulations to you. Then you unmute your mic and then say arigatou gozaimasu. Okay?
Okay. So one by one, we'll distribute the certificates. Okay. Arshi Deori, congratulations. Omedetou gozaimasu.
Arigatou gozaimasu. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Vikramji Chaudhary, omedetou gozaimasu.
Arigatou gozaimasu, sensei.
Darshana Das, omedetou gozaimasu. Dipraz Das, omedetou gozaimasu. Mohin Partha, omedetou gozaimasu.
Arigatou gozaimasu, sir.
Monalisa Chaudhary, omedetou gozaimasu.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Palneneng Lovu, omedetou gozaimasu.
Arigatou gozaimasu, sensei.
Pradipta Sharma, omedetou gozaimasu. Musata hibo mo. Preggan-san, omedetou gozaimasu.
Arigatou gozaimasu, sensei.
Priyabrata-san, omedetou gozaimasu. Ritimoni-san, omedetou gozaimasu.
Arigatou gozaimasu, sensei.
Santana-san, omedetou gozaimasu.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Shatabdi-san, omedetou gozaimasu.
Arigatou gozaimasu, Sensei.
Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Thank you, sir. Maybe we could also call one or two of our learners to share their experience.
Yeah.
Anyone would like to say a few words?
Pradipta-san.
Yes.
Konbanwa minasan. Konbanwa minasan. Japanese course ga tanoshikatta desu. Watashi tachi no sensei ga subarashi kyoshi desu. We not only learned Japanese language, but also we learned about Japanese culture and its history from sensei. Omoshiroi ni narimashita. She also gave us an opportunity to interact with native Japanese speakers, which helped us build confidence. Overall, the course was well managed in terms of technical expertise and paperwork. Credit for making this possible goes to Prosenjit-san. I offer my sincere thanks to Sensei Prosenjit-san, the authority of Krishnakanta Hendrik State Open University, and Japan Foundation for taking this initiative. Also, it was fun learning Japanese with other learners. Motto advanced Japanese course o tanoshimi shite imasu. Hontou ni kimochi ga ii desu. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Thank you, Pradipta. Yeah.
Would you like to say?
Hi,
Can I
Sensei.
say?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who wants to say?
Sensei, me, Satabdi.
Okay, Satabdi, please go on.
Good evening, everyone. I'm very glad to be in such an interesting course. Firstly, I'd like to express all my gratitude to all the teachers of AKHSUU. And I'd also like to express my sincere gratitude to Sensei Nozumi Tokuma, who has constantly guided us in this course. And I look forward with such courses in my near future. And also, as I have shared my experience with my teacher, that I want to go to Japan in future for further studies. So with this, I'd like to conclude my part. Thank you very much for all your support. Thanks a lot.
Arigatou, Satabdi-san. Now, Vikramjit-san.
Hi, Sensei. So first of all, I would like to thank Japan Foundation, KK Hendrik State Open University, for giving me this opportunity to learn this Japanese language from the comfort of my home. So it was really a wonderful experience. I will miss all these evening and Sunday morning classes. Regarding the course, I'd like to say that it was very well designed. All the materials like the Minato online learning materials, the books, Katsudo and Rikai books, and the assignments, the audio material, everything was so wonderfully designed that we can, if we give some time, then we can very easily learn with ourselves. We don't need it is very well designed for self-learning. And also, I'd like to thank KK Hendrik State Open University for giving us this opportunity to learn this language. It is very, I can say, it is very well managed, and I really enjoyed this course a lot. And I'd like to thank our sensei Nozomi sensei that she made this class so much interesting that every day I was looking towards these classes, Sunday and Tuesday afternoon classes. So she gave so much time, so much effort, and she helped us a lot, guided us a lot. She was always encouraged us to learn the language. So I would like to say that only because of her effort that I have been able to complete this course. So I hope to engage myself, or I would be looking forward to learn this Japanese, further Japanese course or Japanese, I can say further Japanese learning. I would like to engage myself in further Japanese learning in near future. So arigato, konbawa minasan. Thank you.
Konbawa minasan, Riti desu. Hello. Konbawa minasan.
Konbawa.
Yeah. As a student of social science, I have found that learning language is a very interesting subject. Although I could not perform well in the final examination due to my illness, but one thing I have learned the foundational knowledge on Japanese language, and basically Nihongo no watashi mo Nihongo no benkuisu dekimasu. I'm still learning, and one thing I must say regarding Nozomi-san. She is a wonderful teacher, actually, and the way she was able to draw our attention during the online class, and her learning academic support that we receive during the session, and particularly the methods she used for transacting the course content through online mode, it was really wonderful. And arigato sensei, Nozomi-sen. And finally, we must thank to our Vice Chancellor, sir, for providing us this opportunity, and coordinator Dr. Prasenjit also. And really, it is a sabrasikata days for me, the entire experience. Thank you.
Arigato, Riti-san.
Okay, Prasenjit, you can probably...
Yes. Thank you so much, particularly the learners, for your very kind words. Now it's the time for the vote of thanks. So we are very much thankful to Japan Foundation New Delhi, and particularly Sato-san and Noguchi-san. Although Noguchi-san is leaving India, we are hopeful that we can meet again in future. Our sincere thanks to Nozomi Tofuma, who has been an excellent human being as well as an excellent teacher. We are very glad to have her as our teacher mentor for the course. We are thankful to our controller of examination, Dr. Bhavaranjan Sharma, for getting the mark sheets and certificates ready in just 2 days during these difficult times. Of course, the hard copies are ready with us. We are going to dispatch it after, maybe by tomorrow, we shall dispatch them at the addresses, respective addresses of, or respective home addresses, maybe. We're also thankful to Binod Deka for helping us today with this Zoom platform. And we also hope that, because we are going to start the second batch of this CJLC course from June, probably. So we're expecting that many of us will join again, and we will have a wonderful time waiting for us. So thank you so much, and good night to everyone. Stay healthy and stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu.
ありがとうございます。